Welcome to episode 3 of What We Beat Last Week, the podcast where we talk about all the media we beat in the last week, including books, movies, TV shows, music, and everything else. My name is Nikki, and I'm joined by Josiah.
Hello.
Rachel.
Hey.
And Joey.
Hi.
General spoiler warning for all the media we're about to discuss. If you don't want to hear spoilers for a certain thing, you can skip to the next chapter. Let's start with movies.
Like always.
Like always.
As is tradition.
Let's start with the best movie. Me and Nikki watched the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Super Mario Galaxy movie. Let's get into it.
They like to release this on my birthday every year. A new Mario or Minecraft movie.
Wait, that's
Yep.
good.
At least as far as I can remember the last 3 years. What did you think of it, Nikki?
I
wanna
thought
hear
it
your
was
opinion.
fun. I liked one of my favorite things about it is that it was short.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
How long was it? A tight 90?
yeah, it was. It started at 7:30 and we were out by like 9:15.
That's what you want to hear
Especially
for
the
praise
kids.
for a movie. Is
It was a tight
it
90.
was short.
That's fair.
They do that for the sake
That's
of the
fair.
parents. I think.
Well, and kids have no attention span.
There were a lot of adults in
Bedtimes.
there though.
There were a lot of adults. There were a fair few children.
You were two of them.
We were two of the
them.
adults. It was
I guess.
Allegedly.
I saw one headline saying it was the end of cinema.
What?
Really?
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, what?
The end of cinema. 'Cause it's just, there's no artistry. It's
God
all
forbid.
just
I think there
visuals.
is maybe no artistry.
Whoa.
I thought it was. I
think it might
thought
be
it was
creatively
fine.
bankrupt.
I thought it was fine. I felt like the world was fun to explore in this way.
Yeah, it was. That's sort of all I feel like anybody can say about it is it was fun. It was
Yeah.
fun.
I mean,
Oh.
if you're looking for like plot, character development, anything like that.
But that's okay. I was thinking about it today because there's not even like fake character development. There's not even like token character development. Like in the first
No.
one, Mario is just a dude and he becomes a hero, and Luigi is scared and he also becomes a hero.
Mhm.
And that's not much, but that's something.
they like
Mhm.
get brave.
They get brave. And in this movie, I think there's just literally nothing. Bowser has an arc and then undoes that arc and then has another arc and undoes that.
Hell yeah.
Like a bouncy Mario fashion.
It I feel like it's easy to say it doesn't matter, but it could matter like a little bit. Like
Yeah.
For the little kid who has a birthday this weekend, they're probably stoked about that.
right. But I think we're quickly approaching like baby movie status.
Yeah.
Like movie for babies.
Baby movies.
It's almost. You think it's almost Cocomelon?
I think it's like
Movies
almost
for
like
the
those
Cocomelon
dancing
kids.
blueberries.
Oh
that
my
was playing
God.
in the previous
Yeah,
movie
at
we
the
went to.
beginning. We were at the Alamo and it was like bouncing. There was like bouncing fruit because we were
Yeah.
watching Forbidden Fruits.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
nice.
was like bouncing fruit with
It was
smiling
funny.
faces.
Yeah, it was kind of like sensory video for babies. I
There was lots of sensory in there.
I believe that.
yeah, and that was the thing is that like no scene lasted longer than like a couple minutes, and they all were. It was a lot of action scenes. There was very few talking
There's a
scenes.
lot of-
Not that I'm asking for fucking drama in my Mario movie, but
There's just a lot of falling.
a lot of falling, just a lot of like running around, punching it. Yes,
I haven't-
Rachel is raising her
have a
hand.
We're gonna
question.
throw in subtitles at the bottom
I have
that
a
Rachel
question. I
had
raised
hand
my hand.
raised.
I am a polite participant. I haven't seen an animated like kids movie probably since we went to go see the Minecraft movie with you guys. Did they say anything about if AI was used? Did it look AI-y? Did it look like slop?
I don't think so, and I think Illumination is cheap, but I don't think they're like. I don't think
You don't think
would-
they're that cheap?
No, I think they still
I think there's kind of standards.
respect art to that to
Yeah, I
some
think
degree.
That's optimistic.
I think to a certain extent, like if you start implementing AI like on a big scale like that,
Yeah.
it's gonna eventually people are just gonna stop going to it,
I hope that's true.
and it's gonna consume so much. Do you think that we're gonna run out of natural resources first,
Probably.
or do you think AI is gonna advance to the point where it's gonna go, we can resolve this issue
What issue?
of the water being drained?
Is that the theory that's going on right now? I think I saw that online.
I think that
I don't
people
think
are
that's true.
now. I think that
that's a
the
ridiculous and
discourse
asinine
is no
assumption.
longer that how do we limit AI usage. It's okay. We don't have to worry about it too much because eventually it will just stop working. I think
Because
that's
we
the
run out of
current
water? Won't we
current
die
discourse I'm
first?
seeing. It's that we won't have enough water.
We can desalinate the ocean. That's fine.
That's why there's no there. Where's the why aren't we desalinating the ocean?
Because it's expensive.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not worth it for us.
It's
Other
just the
places
next-
desalinate the ocean.
The AI companies should be desalinating the ocean. That's what they should
True.
take
they're
all
not
their
using
water from.
enough
Yeah.
energy. I agree.
Yeah.
They should use
They
more
should use
energy.
more.
Well, I thought the animation and like the art,
Thank you for
the
getting
actual
us back,
art
Nikki.
part of the movie was good. The music with
It was
the
pretty.
Soundtrack was fun.
It was pretty. It was a bit of a stark difference looking at the Toy Story 5 trailer and then this movie because Pixar
That's
I-
fucking art.
Yes.
and they let that shit go. I think whenever like the AI bubble bursts, we can just designate all those data centers to Pixar like rendering farms.
Just crank out a bunch of gold
Yeah.
forever.
Do you remember when Toy Story 4 came out and they were like analyzing the fur, like
Yeah.
the wool
Oh,
on
yeah.
Woody's
Yeah.
arm, and they're like, you can see down to just individual detailed strands of like cotton on his like clothing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's
And it all
that's
moves properly too.
yeah. And that was the movie that no one really asked for. They were like, okay, we're not getting another Toy Story movie after the third one. And then that one came out, and it made more money than the third one did. And you're like,
Whole new
what the hell's going to
generation.
happen?
Yeah, every Toy Story movie has made more money than the previous Toy Story movie, except Lightyear.
Except Lightyear, unfortunately. But
Sorry, Lightyear.
Wasn't that one banned in China?
Was it banned in China?
I think it was banned in China
I
because
think there was a
or they cut out the
What?
gay kiss scene.
Yeah.
There was like a gay moment, and they were like, "Not here,
not for China.
Wait.
They're
not
like,
for you guys."
Hey, there's 1 billion people in China, and not one of them is gay. What does that say about you?
We should edit that part out.
Pause credit.
Hey, we both admire the gay community and respect
and
the
the
CCP.
Xi Jinping, if you're listening,
You are not Winnie the Pooh.
it's okay.
Cut that.
Or that
I had a professor do that in a like Zoom class back in the day. and I was
Winnie the
like,
Pooh it?
No.
Like you stood up?
Based.
Say, hi Xi Jinping.
Hi.
I think the music was you ever see that YouTube video of like what if in Avengers Endgame all the superheroes themes played instead of the Avengers theme when
Okay.
they all come out of the portals?
Yeah.
That's what every song in this movie felt like.
It just
was
felt like it was like restarting and then putting a brand new song right on
it
top
was like,
of it.
all right, here's a motif from another Mario movie. Here's a or game. Here's a motif from another Mario game. Here's a motif from another Mario game. Here's another motif.
This one just felt more fan servicey than the first
Mhm.
one. Like this was more fan service, silly. Like
Well, it's
bleh.
crazy. I don't know if they like didn't have enough hype for it, but whenever they dropped Fox, like that was crazy that they just before they even that's not even a spoiler because they released it before the movie came out. So it just feels like that would have been a huge thing to see, like when you're watching Deadpool and Wolverine, and all of a sudden you see Blade,
Yeah.
and then you see Gambit, and
Yeah.
then you see.
I don't know what
Elektra.
they were. I don't know. I I saw speculation. It's like Illumination probably has so much like consumer data that says like just show every single thing in the movie
True.
and that'll
Mhm.
get people to go see it.
Right.
And that's probably like literally
Yeah.
what it is.
I
It's
thought
like
that's
we
what
have
they're doing a
infinite.
little bit.
Do you think
consumer
that they were
data.
like they were detecting? They go, oh, there's not enough buzz about this new
Yeah,
movie.
what? How's Fox gonna move the needle on anything? Who gives a fuck about Fox?
I think people are just
who
gonna be like,
wasn't gonna see
"What?"
it and then saw Fox was in. I was like, oh, hell yeah, let's go.
I think that definitely probably piqued some people. I'm not gonna lie, people were probably like, "What? I
Well-
gotta see what they do with him."
All 14 of those people boosted the box office opening weekend
Hell yeah.
sales. But the Fox McCloud part was like the best part of the
Yeah, that was good.
movie. It cuts to like this anime sequence, like anime styled
Okay.
sequence, and show like his team and his backstory and stuff, and it's actually sick. and I think partially is carried by how awesome the Star Fox themes is. Like that theme song is so epic, and they paired it with like awesome visuals. That might have been my favorite part of the movie. But yeah, I don't know. You're right. It's very much fan servicey, so it's for like 40-year-old dudes, and it's very colorful.
4-year-olds.
So it's for the babies.
It's for the babies.
And everyone in between can probably get a little something out of it, I guess. But I'm thinking about like good kids movies, like the Lego Movie is an incredible movie.
I watched
for children. Maybe babies don't like it, but
I was given the Lego Movie as an ad on a school night back in the day. I think I was gonna watch like just like a 13, 14-minute YouTube video. Go to bed. I think this was back in like I don't know when the movie came out, but I remember this being in high school. I was just sitting there in my bed getting ready to go to sleep, just watching a quick nighttime YouTube video when an ad came on, and I went, all right, let's watch this ad. And it was an hour and 30 minutes. And I went, what the fuck is this? And then it started playing, like I saw the logos, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I clicked on it to see like what this was about. It said the Lego Movie. And it's just like, you could skip this if you want. And I was like, I guess I'm just going to watch the whole Lego Movie. And that was crazy.
How did that happen?
I don't know. But you know what? I even said, I'm like, this is a pretty good movie.
It is a good movie. And it's a good kids movie.
And you know what? Chris Pratt was in that movie.
Oh, yeah, true.
That's why I think that's people were like, why is Chris Pratt Mario? And I'm like, he was in one of the most successful animated movies of all time.
Yeah, he did that.
He did that.
He's fine.
No, he's not.
His voice acting is fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's fine. His voice is fine.
Well, what do you rate the Super Mario Galaxy?
Let me get your normal 1 out of 5, and let me get your 1 out of 3.
Oh, God.
Out of 5, I'd probably give it a 2.
2 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
Wow. So you think it's a 4 out of 10?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I do think I don't know. It's so hard to like judge. It's like handing me like a Cocomelon toy and being like, play with this and like rate it 1 to 5. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not a baby.
Do you think a baby would give you that? They'd be like, huh? They'd look at that and be like, huh? There's no way. You're not a baby. No matter what anybody has ever said to you, you're not a baby.
Thank you. Out of 3.
No matter how this movie made you feel, you're not a baby.
Out of 3, I think I would give it a 1.
Whoa.
Wow.
Bad movie.
Is that the first one we've had?
No.
War Machine
maybe.
was a 1.
Oh, yeah.
Was
War
it?
Machine
Okay.
was a 1.
Wow.
Kind of give me War
that's
Machine
pretty bad.
vibes.
No. No. I would give it a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
I think it was fine. Like, whatever. I could never watch it again and be fine. And I could watch the Mario movie from last year and probably have fun with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't believe how many things were in this movie.
It was
I'm
a lot
like,
of
isn't this
things.
all of Mario? Is this every Mario thing? What the fuck are you gonna put in the next
Mario
one?
thing.
Everything is in here.
Not a whole lot left, yeah.
Not a lot of Mario things left to do.
We got the bosses from Super Mario Brothers 2. What? Now what? Josiah, you and Rachel, you and Josiah watched
Thank
Forbidden
you.
Fruits.
His active mic
We watched
is on.
Forbidden Fruits.
Yeah, we did.
That was a movie that we decided we're going to try to watch a movie. And we were like, what is there available? It was a Tuesday. Mario movie hadn't come out yet. So we were like, what are we going to watch? And Forbidden Fruits sounded fun. Rachel loves witches. And I said,
do.
hey, this has something to do with witches. And she said, coolio.
And we did it.
We went and watched it. Honestly. Okay, ignore that dog. That dog going crazy. She's zooming. It was a lot of fun. It was a surprisingly good movie. I felt like
liked it a lot.
I liked it a lot. So the basic premise of this is that it takes place in a mall, and there's these gals that work at a store based on what kind of?
It's like such a close knockoff to Free People. Like same font, exactly the same vibe.
Only comes in size extra small,
When you
medium,
Did you work in the mall?
and
in
extra,
high
extra
school?
small.
It's giving like 2015, 2016 mall culture in a way that I wish I could inject into my veins right now, in the best way.
Yeah. So they work at this store, and a new gal comes in, and they accept her into their coven, and it's like a weird coven. They're not like doing actual like blood magic, but they do
a little bit.
They do a little bit, but not like there's not like warts and like actual like incantations. It's kind of it's mostly vibes.
They're doing Etsy magic.
It's kind of
Etsy
magic.
Etsy
Yeah,
it's like hire an Etsy witch, go to Earthbound kind of witches,
and it's just the way they talk and the way they like communicate.
Like
it's
Tumblr
so funny.
like Tumblr philosophy is I think how we talked about it in the parking lot.
It's so
Beautiful.
funny. It feels like they perfectly got the kind of like sort of like that basic lingo culture sort
kind of vapid high school.
Yeah,
mean
vapid
girl.
high school. It kind of I feel like they don't just like stereotype a girly kind of like that, but they actually emulate and improve upon and kind of give them their own unique voices. And they just say some of the funniest shit. I was laughing so hard. The movie starts off hard.
The intro scene is crazy. And there are multiple moments that like the whole room was like,
but
oh my god, and it was so fun to watch for that reason.
It's so funny. And then the end of it's made by Shudder. And
it's a Shudder original.
It's a Shudder original. And the end of it kind of turned into kind of more of a classic horror slasher type vibe.
Fun.
And yeah, I felt like it was a little awkward for me, but
I expected it. I thought it was going to be that.
I kind of expected like another shoe to drop, but I don't know. I almost felt like it kind of just escalated all of a sudden. It went to like 10 out of nowhere. It was like, wow. Where I felt bad for all these girls. I felt like I was
compelling character.
I felt like I was watching all my friends.
Suddenly all my friends are in a horror movie.
It felt like I was watching. Imagine you're watching something like Desperate Housewives or something. You're watching like You're watching the Jersey Shore. You're watching a reality TV show where you get to kind of know these people and their personalities, and you kind of almost start to develop a rapport with them. And then all of a sudden, it's just like they die in real life.
In like the most ridiculous
and you
way.
watch it in front of you and you're like,
that's
no.
kind of how Sinners is. It's like the first half of Sinners, it's like, I hope their juke joint does well.
Juke
like,
joint
this is
fries.
awesome.
Hope no vampires show
I hope they
up.
make enough money to do it next weekend.
I hope they fix their financial situation.
And then
Oh fuck.
Yeah, that's a similar vibe to the end of it. And I thought it was really fun. The costumes the wardrobe is like 2016 mall sluts in a fun way.
Amazing.
It was really fun.
I could see it in my mind's eye.
The way they went about like their job, the way they went about like there's kind of this mystery element kind of going on with
and they have like
our main
hey
character.
babe. I think they're set in Texas, so it's like kind of southern every once in a while.
Yeah.
But it's like sort of Southern California like hey babe kind of like kind of conversations.
But it's very fun. It's ended up being very cool. I would say honestly, I'd probably give it like a 7 out of 10. I think that
a lot.
it had its very, very distinct voice. I might have given it maybe like a 7.5. The ending, I try not to hold it against it because I feel like it.
I like the ending.
Everything else leading up to that, I was just along for the ride.
Are you just sad your friends?
Yeah.
I'm sad that I kind of lost my friends.
They do kill off the best character first, in my opinion, but
Yeah.
I think that's usually how it goes, unfortunately.
Yeah, they just kind of you kind of get to learn more about them, and so there's kind of the leader of the coven, and she's very controlling of them.
Insane.
And the new girl kind of comes in and is stirring up the pot, and you're kind of just learning more about them. You're like, oh, she really is manipulating them kind of hard. But they also have their own way of sort of like getting back at her. And then you're kind of wondering, like, are they actually friends, or is this a fully advantage? Then you think about it, you're like, maybe she does think they're actually friends. Like, it was strange, kind of their dynamic, but no, it was a good fun. I'd say 7 out of 10, easy. I really enjoyed it.
I'm gonna bring a few friends to it to see it again. Probably,
I
liked it a
recommend it.
lot. I think like at least an 8.5 for me. I liked
Really?
it a lot.
Wow.
There's not a lot of like fun witchy movies. Like a
That's
lot of
fair.
them are like kind of serious or kind of scary, and this one was like
they're a little
super
too goofy,
fun.
kind of kiddie.
It was modern.
Yeah.
Like a lot of witch movies are like set in way back when, and this was like
Like the Vivek?
contempt.
Yeah. Or they're really culty and they like
Yeah.
involve a lot of like creepy
I think this
stuff.
spoke to the moment in a funny way.
Yes, it was very momenty.
yes.
It felt like a period piece, but it was happening
Definitely.
now. It felt like it perfectly captured like
Right now.
a group of girls right now. and it was awesome.
I
Yeah.
love that.
It was really fun.
You're making me want to watch it.
I recommend it.
I will
can't,
take you if you wanna
I
go.
love a good. This is why I don't watch trailers.
I'm
Because
glad
if
I
I
didn't
learned
see
everything
it.
about this movie and maybe watch a trailer, I don't know if I would have liked it. Like, or at least like I don't know if I would have ever watched it because I felt like, well, that doesn't really seem like it's something that I would enjoy. Kind of because I don't know. Maybe the trailer has it kind of like this horror element. And maybe just doesn't. I don't know what the trailer's like. I probably have to go watch it to eat my words. But
it sort of visually, like I only saw the picture of it on the little listing. I didn't see any previews for it, but it has a similar visual quality as like The Love Witch, which is also set back in the day. But I didn't like The Love Witch actually. It's really pretty, but I didn't finish it. So, but yeah, I liked it a lot. Go see it with your girlfriends. Do a weird spell.
go see it with your boyfriend.
That too.
Go see it with your they friends.
Go see it with your dad. Make him learn something.
I don't know.
We watched one other movie. We watched The Big Lebowski.
Yeah, Joey was asleep for a lot of it, but he's seen
Fuck
that.
you.
He's seen that movie many
Classic,
times, and
yes.
I was not actively watching the TV.
Mm-hmm.
I was
respect that as well.
crafting, so
That's a
we
passive.
kind
Were
of
you blowing
watched.
up
You
our-
both
Lebowski.
passively watched. So you were asleep and you passively
So
watched it.
we're
I watched a lot of-
cheating.
I watched it. I didn't think Nikki would snitch on us instantly. I thought we would
Truth
glaze
teller.
over that.
Yeah.
Well, not worth talking about because we didn't really watch it.
Hey,
We've
the
all
Big
seen
Got
it.
my-
Lebowski's
got my
awesome.
ass.
Okay.
The Big Lebowski.
It's a movie podcast.
Big
Let's talk about it.
Lebowski, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Excellent film. If you
Fantastic.
haven't seen it, in the year of our Lord and Savior, Jeff Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
I feel compelled to say like most lines before they happen in the movie because
Yeah.
it's so
Yeah.
quotable and so memorable.
Yeah, I feel like you're missing a lot of like culturally relevant references. That
Yeah.
would,
Yes.
There's just a
you'd
lot.
bene- be benefited if you watched it.
It happens to just be a fantastic like piece of not just like a cultural staple at that moment, but also it just visualizes a specific type of person in a specific type of situation because it's a western. Like people like think of like westerns as like
That's
Clint Eastwood shooting from the hip and all those things, but it's set in California. It's
is.
set
That is the West.
in the like, but it's also like
Technically.
very low key, very casual. Has this sort of elusive figure.
Yeah, there's
who
like
is
a
our
mystery.
character. There's a mystery element to it. There's sort of action and like a progressing narrative that kind of unwinds.
Yeah, but I love that none of that matters.
None
like,
of
at
it
all.
matters the
like it
whole
doesn't
time.
actually matter. Like
It's just a fun ride.
It just feels like
Yeah.
he's living through it.
Yeah.
like ridiculous stuff.
It
just
almost
happens to
feels
him
like
the
this
whole
is
time.
another day in the life of the dude. Like this is like another week that's happening in his life. These things happen all the time to him.
Yeah.
And he's just living through it. He has no money. He's writing a 69-cent check for
Yeah.
a jug of half and half.
That's crazy.
that he already cracked open.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah.
I like to be cool as a cucumber, just like the dude. We can all
Mhm.
learn a lot from him.
Nothing phases him
No.
Do
until
you guys like White Russians?
no.
I feel like I know a lot of people who really want to seem cool and be like, I like a White Russian. That's a gross drink.
I don't think-
it's a performative
I
drink.
Yeah.
agree. That's
The
not
only
a good
time
beverage.
dairy belongs with vodka is in special like dessert espresso martinis,
Amen.
and that is it.
Yeah,
That's the
I
only
think
time.
that dairy probably needs to stay out of alcohol. I do like an Irish coffee, I will say.
I thought you were gonna say
Or
Irish car bomb.
I
and
do
was
like an
"Ugh."
Irish car bomb.
We don't call him that.
I do like
Is
We're
there another name
sensitive.
for them?
I don't know.
do like an
no
IRA
PC name for
sponsored
it.
alcoholic
there's-
beverage. Technically, it is kind of bad to say.
People died.
People die.
I
People
saw
did
somebody say
die.
like, "What if you went to Ireland and there was like a 9/11 drink?" It's like that's what it would be.
Damn.
There's
yeah.
a 9/11 hoagie or something. You're like,
That's
damn,
a thing on The Good
I hope
Place.
it's fucking smashing.
Have you guys watched The Good Place?
Yeah, but not in a while.
Where they go to
Cut
like
that.
that Australian
Cut that.
restaurant where it's like the American tables are by state, and you're like the little thing that tells you if your table is ready is a gun that goes off.
Hey, that's totally fair.
And I think Americans would laugh at
What
that.
is that in?
It's
Probably.
a good place.
That's
I
in a
think
good place.
Yeah, I think it's in like the last season of The Good Place. I love The Good Place. I think
I've
it's
gotta
so funny.
rewatch The
Great
Good
show,
Place.
yeah.
The book that it's based on is also wonderful.
Oh.
I give The Big Lebowski 5 stars and a heart.
Yeah,
Yeah,
10 out of
it's
10
fantastic.
every single time.
Classic.
It's like a
classic.
biannual. Does that mean twice a year?
It can mean twice a year or once every 2 years.
Yeah, it has no fixed meaning.
What the freak, dude? Every 2 times per year, I think we end up watching this in some form or fashion.
Yeah. Got to watch that twice a year. Got to watch Dredd 4 times a year.
Well,
What?
no.
Dredd is
4 times a
fantastic.
year. I don't even know what that's
Dredd
about.
is fantastic.
What is
My
it about?
quarterly
10 out of
Dredd.
It's a good one.
I'm going to go home and
God.
watch Dredd.
God, I gotta watch
It's
Dredd.
one
is
of
it
Joey's
about?
comfort movies.
We're
which
watching
is
Dredd
hilarious.
tonight.
What is it about?
Dredd
like
Dredd is about
Post-apocalyptic.
Based on a comic book about a post-apocalyptic future.
Okay, in the future, from what is it? From like Boston down to Washington is all,
Somewhere.
or maybe even further. America is just now one mega city, where
sounds horrible.
outside is just radiation and inside is 800 million people.
That's what they think of
And
us.
we don't really have like police officers or like the judicial system in the same way. We now just have judges who go around and they
Dispense the law.
dispense the law. They either send people to the ISO cubes or they just execute them on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So basically. But I feel as though, as much as it is like dystopian that they're all the same thing, but technically, if a judge is not corrupt, they should be doing their job as efficiently as like I can't say as efficiently.
But
as
Judge
a police
Dredd
officer right
seems
now,
based.
but-
I don't know why.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why.
He particularly seems very like very honorable and very like dedicated to properly distributing the law, but also
Yeah, but he was gonna put,
will execute people
like a
easy.
homeless guy in an ISO cube for 3 weeks just for sitting
Yeah,
by the
that's right.
door
Never mind, I
of
forgot
peach
about that.
trees.
I
It's
forgot
a
about that.
jab.
Never mind.
All judges are bad.
Yeah,
Judges are
a
bastards.
jab. I
A
forgot.
jab.
All right, a jab.
That sounds like it would be like a anti-vaccine thing.
But Carl Urban
Edit that out.
Oh, yeah, it's
just
Carl Urban.
frowns the whole movie.
He just has the best frown ever,
Never takes off his helmet.
and all you see of him is his frown. You know who that is.
Hot shot.
I don't think I do, actually.
He's in 14,000 different movies.
He's in a lot.
like
I haven't seen a lot of
tertiary
movies.
roles.
He-
You've
he-
definitely
Like, don't
seen him.
assume
I mean,
I've seen
we've
it.
seen Lord of
I-
the Rings. He is.
Okay. There's so many characters in Lord of the Rings. Oh, yeah, I bet
Yep.
he has a good stoic.
Can I look up
part.
Carl Urban frowning?
I mean, you can just look up Dredd.
Okay, that is pretty
Mm-hmm.
good.
Mm-hmm. It's very good. He frowns the whole time. Yeah,
Great
he's a
frown.
badass the whole time.
I mean, he's just full of
Piss
Of
and vinegar.
quips and anyway, Dredd Break over. What other movies did you guys watch in the last week?
Okay, I mentioned this before, but I watched a documentary, and then I watched an hour and a half of something that I'm not sure how to categorize. Which one do you want to hear about first?
I want to hear about the thing you're not sure how to categorize.
Okay.
Yeah, let's hear
That
it.
sounds
It's
like a mystery.
Color Theories by Julio Torres on HBO Max.
Okay.
It's so fun and so weird. I want you guys to watch it so I can hear your thoughts on it. He sets it like the stage up. He's a one-man show with like stagehands and like I think a live audience. So it gives stand-up vibes. But he's like leading you through what seems to be like a children's book. And there's like illustrations that pop up out of the stage.
Oh.
And he has like a little art cart that he goes around on and he paints and compares colors and talks about how the colors make you feel and what they represent in the world. And it's like really interesting.
Oh.
It's really interesting. And there's also one about shapes that I have not watched yet. So I think I'm going to watch it like probably tomorrow.
Okay, so are these kind of like a series?
I only learned of the first one like yesterday or the day
Okay.
before, and then I learned about shapes today. So I hope there's more. I don't know where you go from colors and shapes.
Numbers.
it's-
Number.
letters.
Yeah.
Well, he starts.
That's how I did it. I
He
don't know.
starts with numbers. He starts talking about numbers
Oh.
and letters and goes into colors
Okay.
in a really interesting.
It's all of
That's
it.
really
messed
weird.
up.
He
It's
just
really-
he sped ran all the way to 4th grade.
Yeah, it's it seems like similar to like the Mario movie. It's like stand up for like a toddler, stand up for like not for like a toddler, but for like a really stoned adult. So yeah, it was
Same thing,
fun.
toddler, stoned
Basically the
adult.
same thing.
Yeah.
Stoned adults would probably like the Mario Galaxy movie.
Yeah, they probably would. But it was fun. It was really interesting. I think it said interesting thing about colors in the world. Yeah.
What do you rate it?
It was so creative. The ending was so unexpected. I liked it a lot. I'll give it a 10. I want everybody to watch it. I hope everybody watches it so Julio Torres makes more weird shit. Weird art is great, and I hope he continues to do it.
That's fair. You know what?
That's
I
a
agree.
fun, like, random thing.
Yeah, he seemed like he had a
that you
lot of fun
stumble across.
conceptualizing it.
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's fun to watch.
Okay, now for the thing you can more easily fit in a box.
I also watched a documentary
That fits nicely in a box.
called Join or Die.
Not for Josiah. Actually,
It's-
it does. Josiah puts it in a smaller box separate of movies. Anyway, sorry.
You
Go on.
do?
I think that's what we talked about last episode.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Yeah.
remember it, but I believe Joey.
Sorry, I've listened to that
Joey's
episode
the
like 4
record keeper.
times. So
Joey edited it. He knows what I
I
said.
said it, so I'll.
I bring
He's
the
like, was
equipment.
it a
He keeps
documentary?
the words.
was it a documentary or a movie? And we all make fun of him for like 90 seconds. Anyway, go on.
Aw.
That's okay. Don't look at me.
It's a documentary. I'm a political science dork, and it's based on one of my favorite political science theories from grad school about social capital and how Americans and like people in the world generally, but specifically Americans, are becoming less socially intertwined and thus less political. And basically it posits that you should join bowling leagues and book clubs and go
Oh,
to game
yeah, you
nights
told me
and,
about this.
and picnics
Oh.
with your friends, and like that's good for democracy. And that's a really optimistic stance nowadays, and it's a really digestible theory, and it makes the documentary pretty digestible. I learned a lot about his like background as a political scientist, and I appreciated that. So yeah, it was really good. Optimistic politics is nice to hear.
I like
Did
the
you say
title
who the
too.
documentarian was?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I don't remember.
I can look it up though. The
don't
theory is by
know.
Robert Putnam.
Join or Die is awesome though because
It's really clever.
Yeah.
It's about democracy, not like nobody's gonna kill you.
Well, but if you don't have
But
a
if you
good,
don't
if you don't have
join.
a social group, or if you don't have like socialization,
That's fair.
you are more likely to die earlier in life.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
More likely to get dementia.
So there's that.
That's
One
why
of my people says, "If you lie, you die."
real true.
That's
It's kind
true.
of fair.
That's why churches are kind of a good thing.
That's the one good thing about churches.
We need like secular churches for just hanging out.
Third spaces, man.
Yeah,
Bowling
exactly.
alleys. The mall used to be a third space. I loved the mall. I love to be a mall kid.
I like them all.
Movie theaters are like sort of that.
They're my favorite third space because then everyone just sits quietly and watches a movie and doesn't talk to each other.
I feel like this what we're doing here is like the other half of
Yeah.
that act.
Yeah.
Like reading books is good for your brain, but
Yeah.
reading books and then joining a book club,
Gotta
that's
talk
good
about
for
it.
yourself and your community and the world. I hate to be on a soapbox, but like it's a really optimistic theory. I use it a lot in my work. I've read the book more than once. It's great. And it was directed by Pete Davis and Rebecca Davis. Oh, cute.
Cute.
But yeah, it was I'll give that one a 10 too. You should watch it.
Wow.
This is another one where it's like I probably could be more critical of it, but I think more people should watch
It's
it.
kind of hard, I find, to rate documentaries like on a really
Yeah.
big scale. You can either say it's the 3 scale is I think most appropriate for a documentary.
Yep.
Maybe even a
And
2
for like
scale.
everything.
Unless
yeah.
it's just really poorly made, then maybe you can expand.
We
upon
discussed
that.
this
fair,
last
that's fair.
time.
Well,
we said
yeah.
all this
And
except
guess
Yeah.
what? We'll continue to discuss it every time.
Every
Yeah.
time. Joey, you're the one who remembers. After this, it escapes.
The giver. You're a
I
keeper
bring
member.
a
I am the
laptop and 2
giver.
audio interfaces. And you...
That one got Niggy.
another Jeff Bridges.
That
role.
is Jeff Bridges.
Oh,
my god.
shit!
It's like
We should
whatever.
watch that and read that as a group.
Yeah.
The Giver.
No, what?
should
no,
have-
we shouldn't.
The Giver?
Why not?
Why
We
would
should read
Yeah, we did
that.
that like 15 years
Book club.
ago.
I'll read it with you, Nikki.
Thank you.
No, you're reading a book I suggested. I will finish it next time. So hand to God.
I'm always reading more than one book at a time, so my
I-
other book can be The Giver.
I can't do
That's
that
what we
with
need
2
to do.
fiction books because they get messed up in my head. But I can do it with a fiction or a nonfiction.
You just have to do 2 completely different fiction
I
books.
can't do it. Like characters, I can't keep more than one set of characters in my head for like a long span of time.
Fair enough.
Josiah, did you watch any other movies?
No.
Okay.
I've had a particularly busy week. Another
Yeah, it was busy.
over 40-hour week.
Real.
Real fair. We can move on to TV shows. We didn't finish any series. We're in the middle of several TV shows, but we did not beat any seasons of TV.
Yeah.
I finished a season of a show. I also watched Ponies.
Okay.
I finished it.
Hell yeah.
So it is very good. You've got 2 characters set in the 70s or 80s.
Early 70s.
Early
I think.
70s.
Early to mid.
And they are living in Moscow as wives of CIA agents. Their husbands are killed suddenly, and they are forced to either abandon their lives and return to America or dig deeper. And that's what they decide to do. They go back to Moscow, and now they're the agents, and they're unraveling this whole web and trying to just mainly figure out how their husbands died, but in the meantime are also interwoven into, double agent type things, espionage, mixed love affairs, all kinds of crazy Elton John concert.
Vic Michaelis.
Vic Michaelis is very
so
good for
great.
Dropout.
Vic Michaelis is in it. She's
What the
so
hell?
good.
She's
Till
very
the
good.
Last episode, she's such a great character.
Brendan
Yeah.
Lee Mulligan is in Ted season 2.
He
Yeah,
is.
I saw that.
And
I
then
saw that.
Dropout people are on an episode of 911, I think, or The Rookie or something.
Jeremy Allen, I think it. Jeremy.
I don't know.
Jeremy Allen
whatever.
White.
No.
No, I can't remember his name. Jeremy from Dropout.
I don't remember
He's
his
in a
name.
lot of Dropout videos. He's on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
that,
yeah, true.
He's like the newest cast
He's
member.
awesome.
But they are
Right, though.
themselves in an episode of Game Changers, in an episode of The Rookie, or so, whatever Nathan Fillion one show it is.
Yeah,
Not the
Rookie.
one with the meteors.
Oh yeah,
that
you're
fall
right. It's
onto
the Rookie. It's
city.
the Rookie. It's the Rookie. And Brendan Lee Mulligan was on the first episode of Jeopardy, the
I saw
YouTube
that.
show, or
Jeopardy.
whatever.
I saw
Yeah.
that.
and he
Oh.
won. So
Of course he did.
That's funny.
I don't have
But
to
yeah,
watch
it's
it.
fun seeing
But
Dropout people IRL.
He won,
Spoiler.
and he beep,
I did.
He died.
What?
and he. No. I said.
But yes, Vic Michaelis is in it, and her character is
She's
wildly
fantastic.
interesting and unexpected the whole time.
Yeah.
The characters are great. Everyone's hot, so that's fun. The costumes are great.
That
I'm learning to
performances
sew
are great.
70s silhouettes like solely because of that show and Minx.
Everything.
I'm obsessed.
It feels like what I miss in a lot of things nowadays. I'll say this again. I think it's been a recurring theme that there's so much pretty stuff out there. There's so much stuff that sounds nice. There's so much stuff that looks nice. But why does it matter? That feels like
think
probably
the
what
script
you're
was good
up with. That's what up with, and this not just the script, but there was like like the story
Yeah,
itself
yeah.
that's in
Yeah.
the script. The script can be the wording and the locations and
yeah.
everything that
You're right.
involved, but the story behind it, there was thought, and it went someplace, and that place that it went was very cool until the very end when a huge twist is thrown at you, and I kind of was unexpected to a certain extent. I started to kind of maybe think that, like, as it was happening, I kind of was picking up the twist maybe at the very end, but then as it happened, I went, oh no, I didn't think like to this extent.
I've heard a lot of people talk about recent TV not being that well written because people, like writers and directors, are assuming you're going to be looking at your phone while you're watching TV. So they like speak a lot of the plot points.
That makes
and
me want
stuff.
to kill Dozer.
Yeah, it's not. It's a condemnation of attention spans for sure. But I feel like this show doesn't do that.
No.
It really makes you pay attention, and I was like staying up late to see what happened next. So it was really
definitely
great.
caught myself looking at my phone a couple times.
Can't relate.
And a lot of it, they're speaking Russian. And
It's-
so
we'll have to
Amelia
watch subtitles.
Clark, Daenerys Targaryen, is speaking Russian in this a lot.
So
And so you have to
Is she
like
Russian? Does she know Russian?
I don't
I don't
she's
know,
English.
actually.
She's English. And so
Oh,
I
yeah.
think she learned Russian for this, but she speaks it
Yeah.
pretty well. And
I mean, she learned
she learned Dothraki.
Dothraki. Yeah, thank you.
Right.
and Old Valyrian.
Right,
Yeah, there you
right,
go.
right,
Same
right, 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 right.
It's exactly the same.
And she spoke
It's
to her dragons
it's the same
too.
language.
Yeah, I think this show got. I was downloading the poster for it for the podcast, and the trailer like auto played at me, and I thought it looked really good.
It is
You
pretty
guys-
good.
Is it on
You have to have
Netflix?
you have to have
It's
Peacock.
on Peacock.
Tom Peak. Oh,
You have
woohoo.
to have Peepo.
It's free on Glooby. Download it on Flippo.
Download it today on Glimglap.
We have Peacock for like a couple more weeks. I think
You guys
we
should watch it.
it.
It's one
Yeah,
season.
just get
It's
it
so
out.
good.
It's 8 episodes, about an
I hope,
hour a piece, less than.
I hope
on
they do
some
a
of them.
second season.
It's a
I
banger.
really hope they do a second season.
It's really good.
Do you want to rate the season?
I would say it. I mean, I would.
You
There
have
really,
to.
really wasn't much that I felt like was an issue. I would say I'd give it a solid 8.5 to 9 out of 10.
Wow.
Okay.
There's maybe just a little like I don't know. I don't really know what else I could want from it, but there was just something that didn't like there was just a small thing that keeping me from doing it. It could be some kind of repressed misogyny because I don't know.
It is women, yeah.
But I
Because
can't.
people
You do
hate
hate women.
women.
I
And it's
apologize.
the 70s. It's like the height of what
But-
that being popular.
Josiah got into that mood, into the
Mhm,
misogyny
you know me.
mood.
He fell for it.
I
And
fell
like they
for
do
it.
have
I've-
like the burly
I've been
men.
man-pilled.
That is part of it. They're not.
Yeah,
like
I
that
saw those
evolved in
burly men. You know
Moscow.
what? That's what brought it up to like that 9.5 for me was all the men in it.
All the men cheating on their wives.
There was a lot
Ugh.
of penises in
It's
it.
a different time.
I feel like shows
There's
nowadays
a lot of
are
dicks in
showing
it
more
for-
penises and there are less bras. I think that's
true of society.
I think that's just what's happening. You're
I
starting to see more
support that.
wieners in TV shows, and you're starting to see less bras.
Equality.
And
I feel like
you know what? I think that's okay.
feel like we are getting less female nudity, and we are getting more male nudity.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
And you can't convince me otherwise.
It's a lot
I
to
think
make
that's
up
fun.
for.
That's one thing that I'll notice about Ponies and about Forbidden Fruits is that it's very, very easy to see, not just like see someone's nipples poking, but to actually see their nipples.
Full frontal.
Like
Whoa.
there's scenes
what?
in
Full
not even
frontal?
necessarily full frontal,
Yeah.
but like they'll be wearing like like some kind of like
I mean,
very
it was like
thin
that in the
clothing
90s.
or even like mesh clothing. Like in Forbidden Fruits, there's specifically like you can see her nipples. It's just that there's something like slightly over
Based,
them, so they're
okay.
not fully out. And there was a very similar situation a couple times in Ponies where
Based,
you could
alright.
just, it's a very, very thin, almost see-through, where you could still see
Nipples
the
are not that
coloration of
controversial.
nipple, but it just wasn't fully outside, so it's not technically out. But also they're showing penises, so it's not like nudity is really a problem.
It's equality.
Okay,
Yeah.
does it
I don't have a problem with this.
bother you at all
I don't have a problem with this.
when TV shows? Okay, so like Invincible. We've been watching Invincible. We're not
Okay.
going to talk about it because we haven't beat it. We haven't beat
Okay.
the season yet.
Okay.
But in like season 4, in the same episode that we see people's faces getting like ripped open and like people like cut in half and shit,
Whole organs.
they are framing around a fully nude person. Like they hide everything. Like she is naked in it, but we're framing around it so we don't actually see any nudity. Like why do they
Interesting.
do that? Like I just don't understand what the point.
Well, because
of
it's
that
already
is.
rated
right.
R.
You've got the rating. You've
We
got
already
the
got
MA
rated
rating.
MA because it's a TV show, I guess. But
They want you to be scared, not horny. I don't know.
They don't want me to be horny at all.
they don't want.
I feel like
not
that's
even a
like very
little
like
horny?
American puritanical values.
That is true.
We'll be violent, but don't you be horny.
Well, yeah.
Don't you
I mean,
do it.
That's true.
we killed the British. We didn't fuck them out of here.
Exactly. The American way.
We killed them.
We
We,
should do the
got
Pledge
them
of
back on
Allegiance
their
now.
boats. We didn't fuck them away. That's not how it works here.
Oh my God.
The latest episode of Invincible was pretty sick, though.
Stop talking about it. It's not.
I think so far the season's been a little weak, but that episode was
Oh
really good.
my.
Did you guys? Oh wait, what did you? I know you
I-
already rated it. You rated it.
Oh yeah, we rated.
Yeah. Any TV shows?
I watched season 2 of the Discovery of Witches. I don't think there's a though. Discovery of Witches season 2. I love this show. It's like something between. I think the Netflix description is like Outlander meets Twilight,
Oh.
and that's like actually a really good description of it. It's like witches and vampires and time travel, and it's very sexy. The costumes are wonderful. It's set like about the same time as Dracula, so like that part is fun. But they're like daywalker vampires, so there's like less. The rules are a little bit different in a way that I think is interesting. The magic that like the witches do is really different and really fun. It's cool. There's 3 seasons. They like progressively get shorter though, so like the 3rd season is like 8 episodes. So I'm gonna crank through that this week. But I like it a lot. My mom has watched so much fantasy in the last few months that she has gone through all of Game of Thrones and House of Dragon
Jesus.
and Night of the Seven Kingdoms. And she was like, I need something to watch now. And this was what I suggested, and she liked it a lot. So my mom and I
Everybody's
are watching it
mom's
together.
favorite
Approved.
show.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'll say it. What did you rate? What did you rate that?
I hate to be like 10 for everything, but I don't finish things I don't like. If it was bad, I just
Why don't
wouldn't
you
have
just
watched
switch to
it.
the 3?
3. Yeah.
Okay, then it's a
stars.
3. It's a solid.
Hell yeah.
It's a solid. I would recommend it to other people.
Yeah, I think
It's
if you, I
fun.
think if you want, if you're like, if I like it, then I like it. I think that.
I don't know. I don't rate things
Joey,
with numbers
Stop
ever.
giving Joey
I
in his
just
big O head. But
I said I like
didn't-
it. I will
he's right.
suggest it.
I didn't make up the 3-star. My favorite video game journalist, Jeff Gerstmann, came up with that. He was talking about a certain website switching to half stars and said that they're cowards. And if anything, he would go to fewer stars. And that 3 stars was actually the perfect
I
system.
just like
and I was
having
like, you know what?
half
Man,
Yeah.
a critic with an opinion. I've never heard of such a thing.
Whoa.
Okay, so my dad called me today.
Okay.
And he was like, I didn't like that movie that much.
War
Which
Machine?
movie?
War Machine.
The one where we said that it's every dad's
Everybody's
favorite
dad.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm like,
that's funny.
you recommended it to me.
I only thought it was okay.
He did literally say he thought it was
All right.
pretty good. I'm like,
Let's
Oh,
let's
okay.
redact that. Let's change it to your dad will like this movie.
Your dad.
Your
will
dad,
like-
apparently my dad. Just
Your
thought it was
dad
okay.
will like
Not-
this
but
movie.
thought
It's
I
not
should
your
see
dad's
it.
favorite movie, but your
Oh,
dad
that's
will
funny.
like it.
Your dad will enjoy it.
Your dad will say "hell yeah" out loud.
I think this is like your mom will like this. Your mom will be like, hell yeah, that vampire got that witch pregnant. Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
That is a spoiler for
One
season
for the
2 though.
moms.
So like if you haven't watched.
One for the moms. Hey, moms need wins.
One for the dad, one for the
Mars
moms.
needs moms, and moms needs wins.
One
Yeah.
for the ladies. Did we finish any other TV shows?
I don't think so.
Did we beat any video games? Let's just get it out of the way because we probably didn't. I didn't beat any video games. I've been playing Minecraft. I've never beaten Minecraft.
Is there a way to beat it?
Yeah, there's an end.
Really?
It's called The End. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep.
The more
No.
you know.
I've not.
My nephew didn't even want to play Minecraft with me.
Oh,
Fucking
how old is
10
he?
years old.
Oh,
He didn't want to
fuck.
play Minecraft with me.
He's on a Pokemon hit right now.
Pokemon is back. That's so fun.
Super back.
Do you say Pokemon or Pokemon?
Who says Pokemon?
It's
IRL.
Pokemon.
I say Pokemon.
Pokey?
I say Pokemon.
Yeah, but I think it's Pokemon.
I think it's
Okay.
Pokemon.
Being
I think
fucking
we're all saying it wrong.
Japanese about
As
it.
long as we're all saying it wrong,
We're
we're fine.
Americans. We don't give a fuck.
Pokemon. That's
Pokemon.
what they say
Pocket
in the
monsters.
trailers. Pokemon.
Pokemon White and Black remastered.
Pokemon Black and White for the Nintendo DS video game system.
Give it a try. Walk around with all your favorite friends.
And that was Midnight Commercials Corner.
Just how you didn't beat any games?
No, I've been
It's been busy.
Okay, we can move on to books.
Someday
Okay.
we'll beat video games.
book time. Book time.
I didn't finish any books.
Anyone else read any
Nikki,
books?
Nikki,
Anyone
take
else
it away.
literate?
I didn't
Next
read
week.
a book, but
I've
I
been-
purchased a book.
All of
I
my...
have 4 hours left of Babel. I will
Oh,
finish
nice.
it.
You got... Josiah's currently holding up Dungeon Crawler
I'm
Carl.
Pogging so hard right now.
I will be
Okay.
reading this. Did
What
you
is
hear
it?
that they're making now a show about this?
Are
Thank
they?
fuck.
Seth MacFarlane
That's
is
gonna be a good
executive
show.
producer,
Okay.
Dungeon Crawler
and the
Carl.
author is really involved.
Seth MacFarlane is
God.
Ooh, and
kind
it's
of...
13 hours. Ooh.
Sick.
Hell yeah.
Dungeon Crawler Carl Corner.
Uh-huh.
You should read that.
I will read that.
Big recommend.
You should all read that.
I
Yeah,
have
it's a
3
fucking Audible
books.
original, okay?
Yeah,
I
so
gotta-
unfortunately,
added it
it's
to my
only
wish
on
list.
Audible if you're looking for the audiobook, which is shitty. But worth it, or just read it with your eyeballs
hard,
if
man.
you can. If you can see with your eyeballs and read with your eyeballs. I finished Children of Time by Adrian Tchaikovsky.
Ooh.
That is a great book. I have listened to that one.
For all the sci-fi folk out there, what are you doing if not reading Children of Time? Because it is a sci-fi moment.
What's the premise?
Children of Time follows a couple of
Spiders.
Okay.
couple of plot lines. Trigger warning: big ol' huge ol' spiders.
Arachnophobia
Okay.
warning.
Do we come to
Wee
love
woo
them?
wee woo.
Yes.
Are they scary?
Yeah, they're
okay.
You
cool.
come to love them.
Okay.
Spoiler: you come to love them.
That's nice.
It asks
okay.
the question, what if spiders were peoples?
What if spiders were endearing?
Spiders is
Okay.
Yeah.
peoples.
What if
What if
spiders,
spiders is
were
peoples?
intelligent beings that could create a society on a world
Interesting.
on accident that was supposed to be something else? But it's like following an arc ship essentially of the last human beings left from Earth, and hijinks occur. This is like thousands of years after they have left Earth, and there are, at the same time you're following these spiders as they evolve.
They're
On
like
this-
hyper evolving. They have like a virus that makes them like hyper evolve.
Jesus.
Yeah, on a it's supposed to be like a test planet that was supposed to have monkeys on it.
Oh.
They were just
Uh,
trying to make a slave cast
Spider
of
monkeys?
intelligent monkeys,
Yeah,
and they accidentally made.
it was problematic. So
Spiders.
good thing that didn't work out. So instead it's oops all spiders. Which
Oops,
is
all spiders when I
awesome.
take too much Benadryl.
This is Benadryl warning corner. Don't do that. Great character
Unless
development.
you want to see a bunch of spiders in the
Unless
corner of your
you wanna see
vision.
them.
Sorry,
Don't do
go ahead.
that. Really fun sci-fi stuff. Lots of like cryogenic sleeping and waking and
Yeah.
morphing into a computer system
Yeah.
sometimes.
Well, this
Wild.
this movie is another This book is another. I'm movie pilled. This book is
Movie
another
pilled.
example of a book that gives me this like horrible like existential dread feeling on like a very grand scale where it's like this is the last of humanity. Like if this ship
Damn.
dies, it's over. And like there's only a few other things that have given me that like horrible sinking feeling because it's so specific to that. It's like no more humanity. The universe is still going on, There's smart spiders running around somewhere, but like
Yeah.
no more people. That's just it.
Yeah. Either figure out how to live with the spiders or you're done. So
But it's like nobody cares. There's no aliens out there that would care that humans are gone. They're just gone and nobody knows.
Fuck.
I feel like after watching Project Hail Mary, though, I could find a spider more compelling. Rocky was so compelling. So
I liked
I would give
a
it
rock
try.
spider is pretty cool.
Yeah.
One thing we didn't mention when we were talking about Project Hail Mary
Okay.
is that Netflix came out with that movie with Adam Sandler
What? Oh yeah,
What?
the one where there's a spider
where there's a spider.
floating around in a ship with him.
Yeah.
What?
oh yeah,
It's
it's
like-
like a direct rip from.
It's kind of a
No
rip
way.
off.
I didn't
Like
know
it's
that.
not
I forgot about
exactly
that.
the
Adam
s-
Sandler.
I
premise,
never watched
but
it. That's our homework for the next episode.
I'm not watching the
we're gonna
Adam
watch
Sandler
that.
Spider movie.
We're gonna watch the Adam Sandler spider. I'm gonna watch the Adam Sandler
Played by
spider.
Paul
Okay.
Dano.
Oh, it is voiced by Paul
He's a weak
Dano.
sister.
Oh my
man.
god, that's so weird.
Worst actor
Well-
in SAG.
Quentin Tarantino.
There are 4 books in this Children of Time series, so eventually I will read all of them whenever the
Hell yeah.
Libby gods decide to.
I accidentally borrowed the fucking Kindle version instead of the audiobook version. I was like, yes, second book is ready. I can't wait to listen to it. And I
And you
open it
didn't
up
have
at
the-
work, and it's
You have
book.
to have a Kindle account.
It's
well,
just
he
I
was trying to get
I
the
wanted to
audio
listen
book.
to
Can't
it.
do
Ebook.
a Kindle at work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that book was awesome. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars or 3 out of 3, whoever, depending on your taste.
It's your
Nice.
it's your rating. Whatever
If you
wanna-
would recommend it to someone.
Nikki's book corner is my favorite part of these episodes. So whatever you want to rate it, man.
however you want to do it.
However you want to do it.
Fantastic sci-fi. It's been a minute since I've read a
Here,
good
here.
sci-fi. Probably since Project Hail Mary. So
Yeah.
we'll 5 out of 5. Then after that, I listened to The Four Winds by Kristen Hanna.
Okay.
She loves to do a realistic, historical, realistic fiction.
Okay.
Does that sound
Historical fiction.
Historical fiction.
realistic fiction.
I guess realistic is redundant. If historical,
and fiction?
Okay,
is
so like
all
it
kind
takes
of
place
contradictory.
in the past, but it's a fictionalized past.
like she does a lot of research on the time period that she's writing about. Like one of her really famous books is The Women. You maybe have seen that around
yeah.
if you have eyeballs.
it.
If
and you're
Josiah has not.
I've
ever
I've
in-
seen the women. I've seen the women around like school and around work.
I see the women. I see 2 women right now.
I see 2 women right now.
in like the book department. of
I
any
s-
store ever.
I see women.
Okay. Anyways, The Women's also fantastic, but so that one is about Vietnam War time, and she actually
Okay.
like interviewed people that were really there and stuff.
So
So,
like historically accurate but fictional characters.
exactly. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay,
Brain
okay.
not worky.
Yes,
It's
yes,
Friday.
yes, yes, yes.
The Four Winds is a Dust Bowl moment,
Okay.
which is very interesting to me as someone who grew up reading and rereading and rereading.
That was a fun one.
Little House on the Prairie,
Okay.
because it kind of gave that
That's such a
vibe.
you thing to do, Nikki.
Dude, that box set put some miles in on that thing.
That's so funny.
So yeah, the Four Winds is Dust Bowl moment, following a lady and her children and what transpires when they have to move from their homestead in Texas to California, and the like crazy horrific hatred that ensued
Yeah.
Oh wow.
by migrants that had to move because there was no fucking water
Yikes.
in like 3 states for like 4 years.
Some foreshadowing for all those AI lovers.
Right. This could happen
Womp
again.
womp.
Like Josiah.
I hate AI. I've been liking all kinds of posts on Facebook about people shitting on the data centers.
Yeah, fuck a data center.
Fuck it.
Yeah, one of our former coworkers is going
Yeah, I know.
hard.
She texted
I didn't even know we were friends on
I
Facebook.
liked her
I'm
on
like, hell
I liked
yeah,
those
dude.
things on Facebook, and she texted me while we were getting on our way to Forbidden Fruits, and she just was like, "Hey, I just wanted to say thank you for interacting with my posts. It's
Oh my
that's not
gosh.
like usually what I do, but this is very important."
Yeah.
I went, "Yeah," and guess what?
Yeah, she's
They just
based.
voted to do it
They
anyways.
did.
So
They passed.
Mhm.
it happens every fucking time,
Yep.
everywhere, all across this shitty little state of ours. Is that it's
hard.
keeps bouncing. It's just, but people go no, and the city council goes,
How about we just do it anyways?
Nikki was like, abortion is going to be on the ballot again. I'm like, so
Again?
who cares?
Yeah,
Who
oh,
cares?
yeah.
They're just going to do whatever they want. Who
they're
gives a
just gonna
fuck?
say,
I'm
they're just gonna say
black-pilled
no.
now.
I can
Yeah,
keep the
you got
signs
me.
I made years
Well,
ago.
because they're although you can't because they're switching it from like a yes
Yeah, I
vote to a
know.
no vote or whatever. So be
They're
careful,
intentionally
everyone.
trying to
Voting.
confuse.
It's voting season all the time, but
Read your sample ballots.
Yes.
Remember when they
actually
didn't
read
want
it.
us to get that vote to make sure that all of the language on bills are very clear
Yeah.
going
I
forward?
think they called it the like "Let Politicians Lie" bill or something. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways, the government has been twisted for a long, long time, including and not limited to the era of the Dust Bowl.
True.
Mm-hmm.
But Kristen Hanna does a really good job of making it like, okay, there's an interesting character here that I care about and I want to know what happens to them. And at the same time, I learned a lot, you know, about the Dust Bowl
That's
in
important.
the same way that when I read The Women, I learned a lot about the Vietnam War that I just didn't know.
I like historical fiction for that.
Yes, that's the way I like to consume history,
Mm-hmm.
digestible way. So I gave that one a 4 out of 5 just because of some like love story plot lines that I just didn't care about.
Mm-hmm.
I learned about D-Day from Medal of Honor Frontline.
Okay.
You know, wherever you got to learn from, I guess. I suppose. I do recommend The Four Winds. I really recommend The Women. The other book I finished.
I also recommend Women.
I
Go
feel
ahead.
like I've heard that
highly
author
recommend.
before on something else. I just don't
Yeah.
remember what.
The Nightingale.
Yeah.
Haven't read that, but
I've not read any of those, but I've heard all of her books are pretty good.
she's great. I also finished Where the Crawdads Sing.
Ooh.
Fellow book club members of our book club, skip ahead or whatever, because you'll hear
Reading the
about
book
this
club
again.
preview.
Here's the timestamp right here. Beep.
I think we should say at the beginning each time, if you don't want to hear spoilers for whatever we're discussing, just skip to the next chapter. Because we use chapters
Oh,
on
that's
everything.
Okay.
There's chapters,
Right.
unless they're
That's a
using
good
some
idea.
shit like pod fucker or something, like some weird pod
yeah,
catcher,
ad skipper.
pod bean moment or something. Sorry, go ahead.
Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. This is a classic that's been around for forever that you maybe read in school. I had never read it before.
Never ever.
I think
I think I might own it, but I don't think I've read it.
Yeah, it's one of those that's like the top 100 or whatever
It's
the
kind
hell.
of ubiquitous.
Yeah, really great story about the marsh girl. Trigger warning if you're gonna read it or listen to
With
it.
what's the Marsh girl?
The main character Kaya, she lives in the marshes of one of the Carolinas.
And
And
they have lots of crawdads.
they do have lots of crawdads. She gets them and sells them.
Yuck.
But it's kind of her story of her upbringing and coming of age, and she doesn't go to school but still learns and becomes this author, and then she gets tried for murder.
Jeez.
There's a fun little like
It's fun.
murder trial moment, but very well written and like a good like girlhood coming of age, getting accepted in a group kind of feels.
Coming of age, yeah. I like
Did they
that.
make a movie of it? I feel like
There's
they did.
something.
Okay.
I think there's a movie.
I didn't watch it either. It just sounds familiar.
Yeah, would make a good movie.
What did you rate it?
4 out of 5.
Excellent. Was that your last book?
Yes.
You can say another one if you have
No,
one.
that's it.
You can
Okay.
you can make one up.
I love
Here,
Nikki's
quick, make one
book
up.
corner.
Give me a 5-word title of a book right now.
I read Where the Table Sleeps. Night.
Is it like a colon
Where the
and
table
then night?
sleeps.
Well, like the
Colon night,
formula
yeah.
for like every single romantasy book is
The blank of blank and blank.
yeah, the blank of blank and blank.
Did Game of Thrones, not Game of Thrones, but A Song of Ice and Fire, did A Song of Ice and Fire start that trend?
Maybe,
A
yeah.
Song of Ice and Fire.
Well, then it's a Game of Thrones and
A
a Storm
Game
of
of
Swords and a
Thrones.
Well, recently I talked about
a
House of
Feast of
Dragon.
Crows.
a curse
Feast of Crows,
carved
The
in
Winds of
bone.
Winter.
Storms of Swords.
Dragons, the Dance of Dragons, the Dragons
A Dream of
Dancing.
Spring.
the silly,
Night of the Seven
silly
Kingdoms.
stuff.
Cut that.
So
So
Cut
is
that.
everything we
I'm gonna
need?
start
Fuck.
saying that about Josiah's.
Fuck.
Cut that.
Were you saying something, Nikki, relevant?
I was trying to remember what my most recent romantasy books were that did follow the formula, and it was A Curse Carved in Bone, and a Fate Inked in Blood.
Ooh.
Yeah, they do all sort of have like emo 3-part titles.
Exactly.
Like an emo
A
song.
Dungeon Crawled by Carl.
Well, I can't wait to hear
Dungeon of
everyone's
Crawls
thoughts
and
about
Carls.
Dungeon Crawler Carl. I feel like that is a book for everyone out there.
Okay. And you guys watch Ponies. Deal.
Rachel, did you beat any paintings this week?
I did not.
Josiah, did you learn any songs, beat any songs?
I did. I went and let me pull up my cool little tab chart here because I can kind of. I went back and I learned "Hands Down" by Dashboard Confession.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dashboard Confessional. That's a very like
Sounds
2000s emo
Yep.
kind of unrequited love sort of song. That's very angsty. It's very sweet and I like it. It has a
It
really
is a
cool
good
guitar
song.
riff. So it's very fast. It's surprisingly dexterous to play, but it's very cool. And yeah, I enjoy that.
Me and my gal pals did a little gallery opening night tour. They were really well put together and fun. They had free wine and hors d'oeuvres, so who can be mad about that? But it was like, you know, in Sex and the City where they go and the galleries are busy and then they go to have girls' night. It was like that kind of vibe. The vibes in the gallery was great. Everybody was talking. You could see the artists like basking in it. It was really fun. So go see some art in person with your friends. Galleries need the traffic. It's good for you.
Rate it.
I wouldn't see art that I don't know.
You wouldn't
3.
see art that you know.
I
you
don't
wouldn't
know.
like?
I
Fuck
wouldn't.
you.
I don't
Hey,
know.
if you're gonna do it,
I'm not
hey,
gonna
do it 1 out of 2.
go see art too.
It's yes.
I don't know.
Yes or no? Yes. There we
Yes,
go.
go see art.
Obviously.
One is
Yeah.
And
no
if you
and
don't
2
like
is
it,
yes.
go see art.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just go,
Have opinions
go look
about
at
things.
it.
Go
talk
do things
talk
you
about
don't
things
like.
with your friends.
That's
It's
why
good
you,
for you.
you watch movies you don't like. You read books you don't like. Reading a book that you don't like is very hard.
I won't do that.
because you have to. That's a lot.
I don't know
Join
what
or die.
Join
or die. I hope you watch it. It was.
You
really
know what?
good.
That's the name of this episode.
Join or die.
Yeah, that's how I've
Wait,
been
okay,
formatting
that's
the episode names.
All right. Well, that's it. Let's wrap
outro.
this up. Who's doing the outro? You entered us.
Thank you for listening to What We Beat Last Week.
We have an email address.
Oh, yeah. We have an email address, whatwebeatlastweek@gmail.com, where you can send us recommendations, corrections, thoughtful criticisms, funny gifs of
Rocky.
spiders.
Yeah,
Of
spiders. Just
Send us
spiders.
funny
Can I
gifts
get?
of
Don't
spiders.
I want to
that.
see at least 3 emails spider related by next episode.
That's your challenge as our
That's
listener.
your please, if you're listening to this and if you're listening to this and you care about us, please just send us by.
Anyways, rate,
We
review,
really
subscribe,
need it.
hit that bell icon for
We really need it.
notifications
Oh
of
my
all of our
God.
new episodes. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Thanks.
What is the intro?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't.
You have to write it down for me. Can I
Yeah,
write it
do
off of
script.
something?
Joey, get the script going. Get the script going.
You gotta stop beatboxing.
This is what we beat last
You gotta
week.
He can't
stop.
think. He can't think
I've
while you
literally-
I
do
beat
that.
the
can't.
box last week.
You're breaking
I
his
don't like
brain.
that.
Stop. I can't.
I
Stop.
beat the box.
I don't like that one.
I'll beat your fucking.
Don't say it.
What are you gonna do?